Welcome to the Splash 2 video. In the next level of our preschool program, Splash 2 students are usually comfortable to go underwater, but still can't swim on their own, so still take extra attention to keep the kids safe. In Splash 2, we practice fully submerging and exhaling our bubbles. Miss Stephanie practices with each of the students, making sure they're comfortable going underwater. From there, we move on to our front floats, making the starfish float, this time comfortably with our face in the water, and Stephanie can also let go for a quick second. From there, we move on to glides, dock to dock. Again, docks are still close together. Stephanie moves it just slightly, looking for face in the water, a gentle guide to the back of the head so that they have success. We add on kicking, face in the water, kickboard extended out in front, guiding them along the way if they need a little extra help. When it's Marshall's turn, Stephanie knows he's going to need some help with his kicking, so she's going to have him put his face up, holding the top of the board, and she's going to come over and manipulate his straight legs because he has a terrible bicycle kick that's going to need some practice to break that habit of. Our next skill is rolling from front to back. In Splash 2, some of the students will need a little help. Here goes Ariana, doing a great front float. Stephanie taps to let her know it's time to roll and helps her with her roll to her back. Brings her back to her belly and spins her around. It's important to roll back the same way you started from. Now it's Brinley's turn. Goes ahead with her front float, face in the water, tap, tap, reach across, stabilize her in the back float, roll back to her belly the same way, and spin back for the dock. We progress now to the swim, float, swim method. Ariana comes out, swimming on her belly, tap, tap, help her roll, get her comfortable, and back to her belly again. Now we're going to do the swim, float, swim using freestyle arms. Here goes Ariana with her big arms. Tap, tap, help her roll, and arm comes back over to continue the stroke. Now it's Brinley's turn. Saying, watch me, keep your face in the water, big arms, let's go. Get comfortable in the back float, and back to our bellies again. Moving on now to swimming on our back. We start with the back float for an extended amount of time. Helping Ariana get comfortable, she rolls to her belly independently and heads back for the dock. Brinley has a turn as well, floating on her back, keeping her tummy up and her eyes back looking for Stephanie. Our next skill is to move into the back glide. Same as in Splash 1, hands on the wall, toes on the wall, knees between the arms, head back, pushing off gently, ears in the water. Ariana's going to go first. Hands on the wall, feet on the wall, knees between her arms, head back, and a gentle push. Ariana and Brinley in this Splash 2 class are a little on the advanced side, Some Splash 2s will need you to hold and support them through the back glide and the back float. Ariana has a second turn. Now it's Brinley adding on kicking. Holds the barbell straight down at her hips, pointing her toes and kicking along. She gets to the other dock, and Stephanie helps her stand up and passes the barbell to the next student. Again, holding the barbell straight down at the hips, looking up and kicking. Notice that Ariana has very straight feet. You want your toes pointed, so she corrects this for the end of her swim. On the way back, she helps her again straighten out her legs, putting pressure across her knees and having a fast flutter kick. We then go on to adding our arms, beginner backstroke arms. Sometimes the kids get confused that this is going to be freestyle. So with Brinley, Stephanie brings her hands back one arm at a time to try to create the muscle memory of what the stroke is like. Another stroke that's introduced in Splash 2 on our backs is the elementary backstroke. We use the poem Chicken, Airplane, Soldier. You can also use the poem Tickle, Tea, Touch. This does take a lot of coordination, so we focus this on the arms. The legs come at a later date. Ariana has her turn now with the elementary backstroke. Heads back, arms chicken, airplane, soldier. Chicken, airplane, soldier. And a pause in between each stroke is very important to the coordination of the elementary backstroke. We move on now for some fun, diving down to get rings. Brinley struggled with the first time, so Stephanie grabs the ring with her foot and brings it up just a little bit so she can have some success. Swims down and gets her ring. Great job. When it's Ariana's turn, Stephanie puts the ring back on the bottom of the pool and helps Ariana go down. This is just a gentle push to help overcome the buoyancy. And she comes up with her ring. Last thing, for fun, we do jumps. Each child should get a turn to do 1 or 2 jumps.